Welcome back to Chasing News. I'm Bill Spadea. The closet of the future. What does it look like? Well, Macy's and Penney, they're betting it's going to be a good mix of old and new. The retail giants are partnering with the top fashion resale platform ThredUp to carry secondhand items in their stores. The move comes amid the explosion in the fashion resale market. It's growing 21 times faster than retail over the last 3 years, according to the analytics firm Global Data. The secondhand clothing market is expected to double in the next 5 years. Consumers are turning to secondhand stores for environmental as well as economical reasons, saving the planet, getting more, better quality clothes for less. Hey, what's not to like? All right, let's bring in a fashion expert. She is Professor Shawn Grain-Carter, and she's a business development professor at FIT. Professor, welcome to Chasing News. How are you?
Thank you. We're great.
So is this just a sign that the next generation coming up, they're just really cheap?
No, this generation isn't so much that they're cheap, but they want value. And they see value in terms of being conscientious consumers. So that's why you have ThredUp, Rent the Runway, Real thriving in this vintage clothing, recycled clothing opportunity.
So is this just brilliant on the part of JCPenney's and Macy's, where they're going to effectively be able to charge the same amount for something used?
I think that this is part of a longer term strategy, because you have to understand that Macy's is a $25 billion retailer and JCPenney's as a $12 billion retailer need to grow the younger customer market. They're not going to attract them with the traditional uses that they had before in terms of retailing. They have to be online where their customers are, and they have to also offer different opportunities for a new consumer experience. So part of that is recycling.
Could this do a real disservice to people who are working class, working poor, where you've got a bunch of millennials thinking they're saving the planet, spending 2-3 times as much on something quote unquote vintage, where you've got people that really do have to rely on thrift shops and gently used clothing? Could this just drive the price up and price some good families out of the market?
What we're seeing is a difference in terms of the pricing structure. Before, we didn't have what we call high-low shopping. So if you bought designer or if you bought aspirational luxury like a Michael Kors, you would not pair it with vintage. But that's what they're doing now. So it's an opportunity for working class. It's an opportunity for the poor as well as the affluent to all shop in the same place. This is democratizing fashion.
There you go. Thank you. Good to talk to you.
Okay.